2 people lost their lives, and 5 more were seriously injured, in the town of Miramar, Buenos Aires province, during the violent storm that lasted only about 20 minutes and caused significant damage. The storm of wind, rain and hail caused material damage, power outages, the fall of trees and light posts, and the roofs of dozens of homes were also blown off. The city of Mercedes, in the Corrientes province, was affected by the intense rains that dropped a historical record of 300 millimeters, or 11.8 inches, in 24 hours. These historic rainfalls caused streams to overflow in several neighborhoods, causing homes to flood, and forcing 120 people to evacuate. Snow is causing disruptions in parts of France, with Paris and Normandy being particularly affected by the conditions. The National Meteorological Service placed 10 regions under an orange weather warning amid ice and snow, as temperatures dropped below 0 degrees Celsius in most of the country. Around 1,000 vehicles were stranded by dangerous driving conditions and the snow, which caused more than 370 kilometers of traffic jams in the Paris region. The Mount Luotobai volcano erupted again, spewing ash clouds 2,000 meters, or 6,500 feet above its peak, as authorities raised the volcano's alert status to the highest level. The eruption follows weeks of heightened volcanic activity on the mountain, located on eastern Indonesia's Flores Island, and prompted the local government to issue an evacuation order for nearby residents. Three villages, namely Sedadi, Bologarang, and Termas, in the Penawangan district of central Java, were hit by a tornado, which damaged about 140 houses, businesses, and public buildings, but no injuries were reported. Trees fell on power lines, cutting off electricity and blocking the roads. A severe storm system struck the Eastern U.S. in the last 2 days, resulting in coastal flooding, damaging winds, nearly 1 million power outages from New England to the mid-Atlantic states, and the tragic loss of at least 5 lives. Since January 8th, at least 23 tornadoes have been reported across Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina. The Midwest experienced up to 38 centimeters, or 15 inches of snow, while the Northeast saw winds reaching 105 kilometers, or 65 miles per hour. Florida witnessed several injuries, and over 2,000 people in Brooklyn, New York City, were evacuated from tent shelters. The storm led to significant travel disruptions, with at least 1,465 flights cancelled and 9,135 delayed. One person was killed, and one other person was injured, in an avalanche, at Palisades Tahoe, a popular ski resort in Lake Tahoe, in California. 2 other people were caught in the avalanche, but were pulled to safety. A child of just 1 year old died in the city of El Colorado, in Formosa province, when a tree fell into his house, during the storm of intense rains and strong gusts of wind. The gusts of almost 140 kilometers per hour, or 87 miles per hour, caused power outages and blew off roofs in a large part of the province. Floods were also reported in almost all neighborhoods of the city. As many as 20,000 houses and public facilities in 6 sub-districts of North Nusa Tenggara Regency in South Sumatra province were flooded after torrential rain hit the region. 8 suspension bridges connecting villages were cut off due to being hit by the strong current of the Rewas River. Several residents have also been evacuated from their homes because water levels are still increasing in the upstream parts of the river. The cold atmospheric front battered the region of Moscow, bringing severe snowstorm, which caused massive delays at airports. The visibility was not exceeding a few meters, leading to traffic jams on the roads. An extraordinary rain, lasting 7 hours, lashed the city of Guayaquil, generating flooding in 34 sectors of the center and north of the city. The intensity of the downpour left significant accumulations of water in the streets that entered homes and businesses and caused material damage. an intense hailstorm hit the city of San Rafael, in Mendoza province, leaving significant damage in several surrounding districts in its wake. The initial rain turned into hail, with hailstones of the size of an egg, or a golf ball, hitting the province for approximately half an hour. Plantations of fruit trees and other crops were destroyed, and structural damages were also recorded to buildings and vehicles due to stones, and due to flooding, which reached houses. About 600 houses in some villages of Bandung Regency, in West Java province, were submerged in floodwaters more than 1 meter, or 3.2 feet high, due to the overflowing of the Sekapundung River, after heavy rain. This condition forced 150 residents to flee.
Masih terendam banjir dan saat ini para petugas masih menyedot air yang
Thank you for watching, everyone. Special thank you to my stunning patrons, Hagab Sargisian, Michael Joseph Wilhelm, Dave and Alana, web designer Ganesh Vad, John and Claire Heath, Adam Gareth and April, and of course Leslie Sales. Thank you very much, guys.